Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Portal Knights. In this episode I am going to go... Where am I going to go? I will probably go right here. Is there Frawst Sapphire? There is raw Frawst Sapphire. Which actually, now that I remember, do I have a mining claw? I probably do, but I don't remember. Because that would be helpful for the raw Frawst Sapphire, which is kind of a mouthful. Tricky thing to say 3 times fast, or 5 times fast, or however many times fast as you need to say it. Which, not many people need to say that very quickly, but considering, you know, I'm Let's Playing whatever, you kind of have to say some stuff fast, I guess. But anyways, yeah, I've got 1 mining clock copper. That's fine. Let me put that over here by the dirt. Or in place of the dirt. And, let's see, wait for that guy to drop down. There we go. And I think the staff is probably better against the bigger, slower enemies, so that I can keep them away because it has the knockback. But then the fire probably does more damage because it has more attacks, which means it does more. It does more critical strikes more often, I guess, which can be useful. But then the what's it called? The staff actually does more damage in terms of knockback and more damage per actual hit. And then, of course, because these guys are ice, the fire is definitely going to do more damage to them. And, sorry, mage. He's not weak to fire, but he's still weak to death. So, let's see. I need to find more raw Frawst Sapphire, which means I'm going to use my resource scanner. I'm not even going to worry too much about getting more silk, because as I recently realized, I have enough with my regular little silk farm. And that is very bright and in my face and makes me not be able to see what I'm doing. So let's see a little bit more. Not the wand of fire, not the wand. Anyways, let's see. There should be some raw Frawst Sapphire somewhere right about here. I'm just going to use my pickaxe. Iron pickaxe? Yeah, I got iron. That is remarkably less effective. Much more precise, of course, but does feel a bit less effective. Alright, and then that still takes kind of a while. It's like 4 hits or so. I definitely need a better one, which means I need a lot more gold. Which, haunting. I should have said this in the last episode. If you guys would like to see less of me farming for materials and more of just when I've made progress, like this is where I am now. Like if you want to see me, or if you want to not see me play while I'm mining some ore or something, like maybe make like 1 episode per island or something like that, and then just have the in-between the episodes be me farming through those islands or something like that. If you're interested in me doing that, just let me know. Got tons of dirt right there, which is actually kind of useful for some other project that I'm working on that I might not need dirt for that other project. Blocks knows what project I'm talking about, and I might just switch over to that other thing that we were talking about, which obviously it doesn't need to be very secretive, but it's kind of fun to be a bit secretive about it. So how many of this do I need? That's a good question. And these should be giving me some green portal shards every now and then. I got 17. Wow. Don't need raw electro quartz. Don't need scales. Don't need bones. Don't need ice rose. God. What was I even making this for? Frost or healing? Yeah. Okay. I need 6 Frawst Sapphire dust. How many Frawst Sapphires do I need for each dust? 8. Wow. I need, what did I just say? 4 or 6? Was it 4 or 6? 6. I've already got 1, which means I need 5 more. If it's 8, that means I need 40, and I've got 17. Okay, so I've got my work and my gems cut out for me. Get it? Get it? These guys will probably give me some sort of Frawst Sapphire, right? If not the actual Frawst Sapphire. Yeah, they give me some raw Frawst Sapphire. I was gonna say, if they didn't give me the raw Frawst Sapphire, they either give me the refined or Either the refined or the other thing. And I feel like I shouldn't fight these Saurian mages because they don't give me anything useful. Ever. It's ridiculous. Yeah. But anyways. Let's see. Probably some more Frost Sapphire up there. And there's probably another world or so that has some raw Frost Sapphire. And oh, look, there's some up there. Like another map island planet thing. So, that should be fine if I really need more. Which I shouldn't need a ton more. Because I don't think there's really anything else that needs Frost Sapphire to an extent. Yeah, okay. And is that, yeah, that's some more over there. It'd be nice if, like, instead of having it be a gold mining claw, it was like a Frost Sapphire or a Sapphire mining claw or something that, like if the mage tools scaled with, well, maybe not specifically mage tools, but if the magical items scaled more with the gems than they did with the ore, that'd be kind of nice. I mean, they do kind of already, but specifically for like the mining claw, if it was more specifically that a ton of Frost Sapphire would give you the better mining claw. Also, as someone stated before, and I'm sure I probably said on screen before, like in these Let's Plays, it'd be nice if using a mining claw on gems gave you more gems than if you used a pickaxe, rather than just it being less time. Because realistically, if you're patient enough, you could mine it all with your bare hands, and you would get the same amount. It's just depending on how patient you want to be. Which, of course, I do try to be patient, of course, but I would like to get through it quicker, especially when I'm on screen for you guys. Let's see, where is it? I'm trying to find the best like entry point, because I saw that there was something down here. I might just have to dig right through the bottom of this. Might as well just pick this little corner, and then let me back up a bit. There we go. I do enjoy that, being able to just mine through the earth with magic. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I saw that there was something over here on the resource scanner. Since I'm not really picking anything up at this distance, I know it's going to take a bit more digging before I can find it. But I was pretty confident that I saw something on the resource scanner. Let's just dig this way then, and we'll see where it goes. Nope, I'm digging out of the underground. I'm digging above ground with my magic. Okay, wait, I think I just saw it. Yeah, this way. I totally did not do that right. So somewhere over here. Probably. And you know, I was just thinking, I would like to make my house in some kind of icy, snowy area, but especially this particular planet map level thing. There's no, or the portal, the starting area that I go in, is in a castle area. Like, it's already in a pre-built structure, kind of. And I'm not sure if I would want to completely dismantle that area first and then build my house around it, or if I would just build my house not on the portal. But I mean, that was kind of the idea, that I wanted to make my house on the portal so that I could just go into that world and then be in my house, rather than have to find my house after getting in. So yeah. And another thing that I would, if you know any developers are watching this, I do really like, well, I sort of like and don't like that the staff is essentially the premier dirt mining tool. I think it's kind of cool that you can do that, but I feel like the drill should be better. But of course, like with most things, I wouldn't want the staff to be nerfed. Like, I wouldn't want the staff to no longer do what it already does. But if you could just increase the efficiency of the drill, like maybe either at least give it longer range, because considering how long the range of the pickaxe is, the drill's short range is very tiny. Even if it does mine 4 blocks at once, which is pretty cool. But also for the drill, you kind of need to show us which 4 blocks it's going to be mining. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to determine where you need to be facing and all that. Let's see. What did I say? I needed 40, so I think I'm almost done once I get this last vein of gemstones. Which, I don't know, would it be a different name for that? Because I know it's like a copper vein or an iron vein, but would it be like a gem vein? Or is that referred to as something different in the gemstone community? I don't know. I want to say the archaeological community, but I don't think that's the right term either. Geological? Would that be it? The geological community? Let's see. It still says there's something more over here, which it has to be Frawst Sapphire, so... Still says some more Sapphire. Okay, there we go. So yeah, now I've got more than I need. And I'm getting a little bit of green portal shards, which is nice. And have I been mining for like a whole 20 minutes yet? Because it feels like I have been. And if I can make a sapphire block, like kind of like how you can make a copper-plated block or an iron-plated block, if I can make a sapphire-plated block, that'd be kind of cool. And again, if I could farm the sapphires a bit easier. And he goes, oh gosh, I don't want to just stop mining when I can tell that there's some more right here. Even though I've already got enough. But hey, who knows, maybe I'll need more of it in the future. And now I'm just reducing the amount of time I need to spend on that one. Or on that trip. Alright, so to home for extra healing. And yeah, it's only been like 12 minutes. That's fine. I had a dream though last night that I was recording, and then my dad walked in, and I was like, ah, gosh, Dad, record. And then it totally ruined my mood in my dream. And then I woke up and I was like, bleh, bad mood. But that was, today, and like an hour ago. So sorry if the vibration on the phone is too loud. So yeah, let's see. I need, what was it, 5 more? Frawst Sapphire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I kind of want to make 6, but I just want to be sure that I have enough for anything else that I'm going to need eventually. So let's get rid of this dirt. Don't need this much dirt. And that. I don't really need the lumberjack axe anymore either, because I don't really, even when I do mine wood, it usually doesn't require very much. Let's see, healing 3, which restores 60% health and jumps to a nearby friendly target, restoring 30 health. Which, yeah, okay, just making sure that that is actually better than healing 2, because healing 2 restores 40% health, jumps to a nearby target, restoring 20% health. So yeah, that's better. And then I think that's the last of the Frawst Sapphire. Well, I could go with Lightning Zap, but I don't really use it anymore because it doesn't do a ton of damage, and yeah, I just don't really use it. The Fireball, it requires Frawst Sapphire to increase it. Interesting. I've never really used that spell, so I don't really know how good it would be. Refined Angel's Diamond, Gold Lumberjack Axe, don't need it. Really don't. The Mine Drill, don't need it. Golden Pickaxe, 2 more gold bars, which shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see, let's put that healing spell in my inventory. Let's put the, what's called the Sapphire in here. Is this the one? Yeah. For this stuff. Alright. Think I'm good. Think I can head back over to the fiery place. Which, yeah, I know, there's a lot of areas up here that I have not been to, but they're all the same biomes, the same poison mushroom, icy, tropical areas, so they wouldn't give me anything that I haven't already picked up, which, I mean, to an extent, I could use more of what I already have, but it'd be easier to just move on and get the later stuff, the end game gear stuff. Which, speaking of, I do need to make progress in the map in order to make progress in my life. I need 5 more green portal shards. So let's actually, let's see. Because what do I need gold for? I need more gold for the weapons. But I'm also going to need more stuff aside from the gold for the weapons. So, like I'm going to need more gems. And, okay, let's have you attack and then jump far away because he launches fire at me, which is very powerful. And this guy, there we go. He emits fire when he dies. Like just a little fiery orb around him, which is kind of frustrating. Let's see. Oh, look, some more gold. So I'm not going to worry too much about using my resource scanner to find this gold right now. I'm going to worry more about the enemies and trying to get green portal shards, which this is actually a pretty decent vein of golds, which is nice. And something that I realized about leveling up and stuff is, well, yeah, since I see it, might as well get to it from here. But one thing that I noticed about leveling up and stuff is, as my other character, my highest level character, like 26 or so, maybe 27, oh, is my game crashing? It's freezing, or glitching. Okay, landed in the fire. I was automatically running and I couldn't stop it. Well, then I did stop it, so never mind. But anyways, as I was saying, like my level 27 character, I didn't really do a lot of specific experience grinding. I was just playing through the game, and then I fought the final boss, and I was able to defeat the final boss pretty easily, without like a optimized perfect build or anything. And then by the time I did get an optimized perfect build that I think is probably the strongest I'll ever get in terms of equipment on that character, once I got to that point, I was very easily defeating the final boss. And I'm still like, I was at level 24, I think, when I started easily defeating him. And then because I was fighting it over and over and over again in order to get some materials that it dropped, I eventually leveled up to like level 27, which actually did kind of take a while. And even then, that was just even easier. And not even that much even easier, but just a little bit even easier. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I know I said I wasn't going to be using the resource scanner. And then, oops, oh, wow, that was a pretty big drop. Well, not that big, but bigger than I thought. What was I going to say? That I wasn't going to be using the resource scanner, and then I did start using the resource scanner. And, I was expecting my attack to knock him back. But you know what, let's go in here. Let's check out this tunnely place if I can find the entrance. I did not find the entrance. Okay, how about up here? It's out. Okay, that didn't work either. Okay, come on. I can do this. I need to fight some enemies. There's an enemies. The lime crustor. He is quite strong. And my attacks, of course, are doing lots of amazing damage against him. But, let's heal that up. Let's see. So, I'm curious. Does my magic power, like not my MP, but like my, my intelligence, does that increase the power of my healing spell? Because that would be fantastic. If not, it's always doing a 60% heal, which is a pretty good heal, but it'd be nice if being a wizard actually made my heal better. That'd be nice. And then, what's it called? My other spell damage, of course. I'm sure that is getting upgraded. That's so close. So I like healing over time. That's interesting. Don't remember what effect that is. But, okay, so those guys give me coal. I should remember that. That's right, and I need more gold for upgrading my anvil, because even if I don't really need to upgrade my anvil that much, it would be nice to upgrade it eventually. And then I need more for the golden mining claw, and the golden pickaxe, and the weapons. Gosh, so much gold that I need. Which is why I'm glad, which I'm sure I mentioned already, there was a patch now. It wasn't like a beta update anymore. It's an official patch that reduces the cost of the gold ore, or the gold bars for gold ore, or whatever. Or whatever, I'm sure I say that all the time. So that now it only requires 14 rather than, let's see, is there more down here? There is more down here. Wrong one. There we go. So that now it only requires 14 rather than 20, which is very nice. An extra 6 per, or a 6 less. Oh, there it is. 6 less ore comparatively. And, okay, so now this is probably getting to the point where I can end the episode, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. There's still more. Let's see. I really want my golden pickaxe because I know that from my other character, gold pickaxe will break through the dirt in one shot, which is pretty nice. Can be a little dangerous sometimes, but it's pretty nice nonetheless. Wrong one again. Let's see. Come on. There we go. So yeah, let me just finish this little bit of mining excursion. Which I'm actually kind of surprised the resource scanner caught this from so far. But maybe it wasn't even catching this. Oh look, there's more! Gah! Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.